look forward to working with you, John. I mean that. You want a coffee? I don't know. Fucking Christ.
Hey, you fucks. Thanks for, checking out the videos, showing a little bit of support. How about you take it to the next level and show us some love over there on Patreon, huh?
And there's plenty of people here to meet. So, yeah, so I think this next video I'm going to do, whenever I've decided that when I'm on the motorcycle, I'm just going to talk about something simple that I can just ramble around. So I think for this one, I'm going to talk about the Fallout TV show series.
Nice. Oh, yeah. Have you seen it?
Yeah, it's pretty good.
I liked it a lot.
Thought it was very true to form. But anyway, yeah, man. Thanks for hanging out today. Remember, you got to get a motorcycle. You got to be... You gotta get that man bike. Okay.
Alright. Thanks for today.
Yeah, thanks for hanging out, T-Man. Hell yeah, dude. And guys, go over and subscribe to Around Akiba.
Yeah.
Yes. He needs our support, guys. He doesn't get enough. Anyway, take it easy, dude. Have fun. Don't work too hard. Okay, see you later, dude. Okay. Hey, yo, everybody. What's up? It's your good old boy Papa Tikyo coming live from the Japanland ADVJapan channel. It's a go, and we just got done filming a nice video with that guy Around Akiba, Mr. T-Man, Mr. Tristan. He's a cool dude. And and it's nice and it's sunset. And I got other videos. I got one more video to film today too. I gotta go home. I gotta fucking import these files. I gotta try to prepare a video for Sunday. But anyway, I'm having a good time today, guys, and I want to say thank you for coming and checking this out today. And so what's up, everybody? I go to we're in Akihabara right now, and this is one of those bike videos. It's not a recording over B-roll. We're actually on the bike today, and we just got done with Akihabara. It's a nice hot summer day, and but it's starting to cool down now, which is nice. And anyway, we're going to talk about the Fallout TV series and what I thought about it. Take in mind, I'm going to be a little bit going to have a little bit of different opinion about this because Fallout, I watched it entirely in Japanese. I don't know if that makes a difference at all, but I watched it in Japanese instead of English. So if I missed some things, I just want to talk about Fallout and those games because I really liked Fallout. I started playing Fallout from Fallout 3 and then New Vegas and then Fallout 4 and stuff and all the DLCs for all the games. And so I don't know, I just wanted to share my love for that stuff with you guys today. And what better place to start the topic than in Akihabara, man? I mean, like, fuck. This is the video game mecca of the society, and it's cool. And we just hung out. We just did a walk around video with Mr. Tristan, Mr. Around Akiba. The guy's fucking, I don't know. I love it when I meet young people who I'm just impressed with, you know? Like, he's just so cool. Like, he's the epitome of, like, I want to do this, and I'm going to do it. And if somebody says I can't do it, I'm going to figure out a way to do it. And that's what he did. You know, he started up his own company, and he takes pictures of Gravia idols and porn stars and shit. And it's just like, he's this dude who hangs around with these hot chicks all the time. It's fucking cool, like, you know. And I don't know, man. It's like there's so many people who bitch about how life is unfair and how they can't do anything. And this guy, meanwhile, he's like, yeah, I'm just gonna do it. I'm just gonna fucking do it. Like, I'll figure out a way to do it. I'm gonna just fucking do it. And I love like being able to interact with people like that. So we just did a walk and talk around Akiba, and I'm gonna go film with some ladies later too. And I was just like, yeah, this is fucking cool, you know, it's good. But I am tired too. I had some nice sushi earlier, and I had a nice iced cocoa. But I just kind of want to go home and take a nap or so right now before I even fucking do the rant. But you gotta film the rant. You gotta do the rant because due to rain and stuff. So we're gonna ride around for an hour or at least 30 minutes. I don't know. With my I did a rant on whatchamacallit. I did a rant on Star Wars, and I was able to ride around for like 30 minutes. And I was just like, yeah, fuck it. I'm gonna just get some gameplay footage and just finish this. I'll just finish this at home. But for this one, I don't know. We'll run around for a bit. It is like everyone's getting off work now, as you can see. And the sun is bright, and it's blinding bright. Like, I hate it when the sun is like this. It's like, it's so bright you can't see in front of you. And so it's like, you know, somebody jumps out in front of you, even though I'm wearing sunglasses right now, I can't see. You know, I can't see the people in front of me. It's fucking annoying. So, but now we're in the shadow realm, so it's okay right now. It's good. But anyway, yeah, Ocha no Mizu. The Ocha no Mizu. It's the tea of the water. Ocha no Mizu. It's the water of tea, as the layman's call. Oh, look at all those all the guitar places too. My friend, it reminds me of my friend in Hawaii. His daughter loves guitars, and my friend learned welding just so he could make his daughter guitars. He's like such a dad girl. You know, he's like, oh my God, my daughter wants to, you know, she wants more guitars. Honey, I have to, you know, like to his wife, he's like, honey, I need to make her more guitars because, like, she's my daughter. I love her so much. And it's like, hey, you know, and I'm like, yeah, dude, but like she already has like 8 guitars, man. Like, holy shit, like, you know, when are you gonna cut her off? Like, goddamn. But anyway, yeah, when they came to visit Japan, they spent some time in Ochanomizu and Yotsuya because there's a lot of musical instrument shops here. But anyway, yeah, that was fun. And before I get into the topic or whatever, I just wanted to say thank you, everybody, for always coming and checking this shit out. I know that we're not a big channel, but I appreciate every single one of you guys that come here and comment and smash the like button, etc. And by the way, I don't make any money from these videos, so if you guys like this stuff and you want to contribute, and you get cool bonuses as well, you can go over to patreon.com/TKOSam, and you could get a bunch of cool shit. But also we have, like, the biggest seller over there is the Japanese lessons. And when you sign up for the Japanese lessons, I mean, think about it. You could spend hundreds of dollars going to a language school where you're going to get put in a room with a bunch of Vietnamese people and talked down to like a retard. And you won't learn Japanese. Or you could sign up for $35 a month on my Patreon. And, you know, like, yeah, you could learn, you could save all that money. That's like, what is 35 out of like 500? I don't know. You could save like one tenth. That's not the right thing. Shut up. I don't know. Whatever. Point is, you'll save a lot of money. And also, it's like, you know, my goal isn't, I mean, of course it's to make money, but also it's just like, I like if you appreciate my opinion and you'd like to learn Japanese so you can actually use it, then yeah, go over to patreon.com/TKOSam and just fucking, you know, like fucking sign up for the lessons. And also you get a cool package in the mail every month from me. You get like a cool like manga and shit, and that's pretty cool. And if you don't like Patreon, you can always super chat or become a member or gift memberships, and that's pretty cool. So that's always an option for all of you guys who are of that sexual nature and whatnot. So yeah, appreciate you guys for doing that. And it's funny because we're going down a road today because I need to, like, you know, I need to kill some time while I'm making this rant, so I'm just wandering around Tokyo right now to record this. But it's okay because I know that what was his name? Don't you dare honk it. Oh, he was honking at that bicyclist. you know, what is it? Like, I know one of you guys commented on my rant today, and you're like, I like the stuff you say, but also I just love you going around Tokyo and interacting and stuff. And yeah, you know, like, I know the audio at the moment is not the best for these videos, and you know, I ramble and shit, but like, it's fun, you know. Like, I mean, it's YouTube, you know, it's about the person. It's not about, like, if you want to watch a TV show type thing, go over to like MTV's YouTube channel and watch clips of TV shows or whatever. Like, you come to YouTube for that raw amateur feel, you know, and that's what I try to bring here, you know. Oh, we're at the Emperor's Palace. Cool. Emperor Hirohito. That's not the Emperor. Are you sure? Are you sure? No, dude, like, what? Anyway, I love the Emperor's Palace. I'd love to go in there one of these days and just see. Well, I mean, you know what? If they don't, like, I don't need to go in there, but if somebody could do one of those virtual walking tours, because they open up the grounds one day a year, and, like, I think you have to book it, like, way ahead in advance or whatever, but if they just did, like, a 4K walk through there, that would be cool. Then I could just play that on my PS4, and then I wouldn't have to go in. But, anyway, yeah, I mean, the whole point is that, yeah, I appreciate you guys who go over and take the time out of your day to support me. I really appreciate it. And, yeah, but, anyway, as for other stuff, as for the other Stuffensteins, yeah, if you don't want to like pay and support, you can always just smash the like button and leave a comment. I guess the question of the day is, what Fallout is your favorite Fallout? I mean, there's a lot of different games. I never got to play PS1 or like the Fallout 1 or Fallout 2, but I did watch playthroughs of those, if that counts for anything. It's like what was it, like that Futurama quote where it's like, unless you guys count the metric system, you know that we don't. Slaps Fry. There's so many good quotes from Futurama. I'm shocked. Okay, well, actually not really that shocked, but you know. It's like, yeah, hey, you two, get a room. We are in a room. Well, they lose some weight, you know. Oh, it's so good. Anyway, we're going by Tokyo Marunouchi. The Marunouchi buildings. This is where all the business happens around here. The business, like Wall Street, Japan, pretty much. Pretty cool. Yeah, I love it, man. Like, these summer days, dude, you just go out with with like no long shirt or whatever. You get that nice, you know, that vitamin D on your skin and shit or whatever, you know, whatever vitamins you get from sunlight. You know, like, what were they saying? Like, you know, Fallout is always about, like, you know, like keeping your character healthy in a post-apocalyptic nuclear wasteland. And so, like, you gotta drink the radiated water and all this shit or whatever, right? But you have, like, anti-radiation medicine to kind of, like, even that out and shit. But it's like, you know, what do they say about being healthy if you want to be healthy, like 2024 or 2020s or whatever? It's like, get a lot of sunlight, get that sunlight in, get good amount of sleep, 6 to 8 hours of solid sleep, drink a lot of water, weight train, go for walks, get a standing desk or something, don't sit down for long periods of time, eat a lot of vegetable fiber, try to eat as much natural shit as possible, you know, etc., kind of thing. So, yeah, it's good, you know, it's fucking good. Yeah, so, anyway, I don't know, man, like, I love Fallout, dude. Like, Fallout is so cool. It's just so fun. Because I know a lot of people love multiplayer games and blah, 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 and whatever. Those are great and everything, but Fallout is just so fucking cool. Like you have all these, like, factions. Oh, look, there's a swan. Oh, shit. They have, like, a pet swan in these fucking moats? That is so cool. I wonder, like, do they clip its wings or something, or does it just, like, come back there a bunch? I remember I saw a viral video of some Japanese guy one time, and he threw laundry detergent into the moat on a live stream, and then the cops came and he got arrested because he was stupid. Yeah, he was so stupid. But yeah, no, I love this area. This area is so fucking beautiful. I just love it. It's like, it's the one area in Tokyo where every direction you look, there's big buildings everywhere, and then you just have this open fucking area, and you're not even allowed to go on the grass. They'll yell at you if you go on the grass. But I remember one time I had like a private lesson or something around this area, and you know, I was just trying to explore, walk around, get my steps in, and I found this nice tree. And usually I don't like sitting by trees because that's where all the fucking bugs are and shit. But I just thought these trees are so well maintained, and like each one of these trees, I think, so they like, for some reason, they all have numbers on them. Like they know exactly how many trees are in this area for some reason. But yeah, I just remember leaning up against a tree and having like a 30-minute nap, and it was so peaceful, and it was right over there. And I was just like, that's like my strongest memory here. And then a cop fucking came by and woke me up, and he said, "What are you doing? What are you doing taking our jobs?" And I was like, "What the hell are you talking about?" And he took out his samurai sword and he said, "Say hello to Yasuke for me." And I was like, "What?" And then he just punched me in the face. It was very demeaning. I felt very sexually violated. But look at that. Just look at how beautiful that. See, I wasn't the only one. That guy's passed out too. Oh, why didn't he? You know, they just picked on me because I'm black. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Pretty fun. I like this. It's fun. It's a good time. It's a good time. But anyway, yeah, Fallout, dude. Sorry, I'm getting a little sidetracked by the beautiful Emperor's powder stuff. But, yeah, Fallout, I don't know, man. Like, I remember I played Fallout 3 first, and I was just like, I think I had played Oblivion, and then Skyrim, and then Fallout came out after that. I can't remember, but I was just like, wow, you can talk to every single, like, I don't know, man. It's just, like, ever since Shenmue, I was like, wait, you can talk to people? And they all have dialogue? Like, what the fuck? This is so cool. I'm going to talk to everybody. And I'm going to learn all about them and their lore and stuff. And it was just so fun. And Fallout 3 was, like, so cool because, like, I got the... I had to pirate it, even though I bought it off of Steam, I think. Or eventually I bought it off of Steam, but I pirated it because the Japanese version censored it. Like, they specifically censored the part where you could nuke a fucking... where you can nuke a town, you know. There's a part in fucking Fallout 3 where you can nuke this town, they're called Megaton, and they took that out of the options, and I was like, what the fuck? And so yeah, I didn't play that. I got the English version, and yeah, it was pretty cool, man. I really enjoyed it. And don't worry, Bethesda, I paid for it eventually. But yeah, that was just so cool. That was just so fun, and I don't know. I really enjoyed it. Oh yeah, by the way, there's Hibiya Park over there. It's funny how like this park is like that park over there, right there that I'm looking at. That's Hibiya Park, and that's where they have the Oktoberfest. I mean, they have Oktoberfest in many parks here, but that one in particular I really, really like. And actually, I always turn right here. I wanted to go more straight. I always like either come from there or come from here, and I usually go this way. I would have liked to, you know, since we're exploring, go around that area. But my fucking bike has been dragging and shit recently too. I feel like the air in one of the tires is low or something. I don't know. I feel like when I'm turning it's dragging a bit, but it doesn't feel like I don't know. I just gotta check it out probably or something. But yeah, anyway, I don't know. Are any of you guys who... Oh yeah, hello everybody in the Premiere chat, by the way. How you guys doing? Hi, sons. It's your dad. It's your dad being based and hot. How are you guys doing? Are any of you guys bike guys? How can I tell if my bike tire's air is low? Aside from, I guess, plugging it into like an air machine or whatever, and then just filling it and seeing if it was low. Because I filled this up like a month or two ago. I don't know, maybe it's just something else. Like maybe my saddlebags are too heavy or something, and they're just, or the suspension. But I replaced the suspension last year, so it should be fine. But anyway, and then look, guys, there's the big FBI, CIA, fucking giant police headquarters building of all of Japan. That's that building. I had to go in here when my license was gonna be like almost permanently suspended. Because I had been temporarily suspended 4 times. And they were like, I don't think this boy is serious. And I'm like, I am serious, Your Honor. I am so serious. I'm rubbing my nipples right now. And the funny thing is that if you go straight, if you try to go straight into that building, they will stop you. I remember one time I went in there and by accident, and there's a cop outside there. And they're like, hey, what are you doing? I'm like, officer, what do you mean, you people? I mean, just tell me what you meant by you people, officer. No, I'm not leaving until he answers the question. But yeah, anyway, that was fun. That was really nice. I had a good time. That was good. That was a fun memory. But yeah, I don't know, dude. It's just like I keep wanting. See, this is a great thing about the motorcycle rants that's different than the recordings at home. I mean, to be fair, I've done like what 500 of these fucking rants where I'm on the motorcycle talking about stupid shit, and but I like them. You know, they're fun. You know, I was using a GoPro 3 forever, and then I got a GoPro 6. Ironically, I think I got these from the same guy. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, ADVJapan, if you're watching, if you still watch the channel, ADVJapan, I appreciate you. Thank you for your GoPro. I mean, it's up to like GoPro 12 or something now. And I don't know, the GoPro 6 works fine, man. The batteries are cheap. They last a long time. It can still film like up to 4K if I need to. It's like, yeah, but the new GoPros have 2 LCD screens. I'm like, why would I need that? Why would I need all that stuff? Like, sometimes it's better just to keep it simple, you know? Yeah, so I don't know. I'm just, I don't know. It's fun that we just get to keep this stuff going and shit. And, I don't know. This is one of those days where I'm really grateful to be alive, because it's just like, I'm just sitting down and, you know, I'm just chilling. Like, I'm just like, I'm enjoying this nice, cool summer air. I got to go meet with somebody who I think is really cool, who gives me faith in the young people. You know, I mean, like, it is kind of like birds of a feather flock together kind of shit, but it's like when you meet a young person, when you stop being the young person and you meet somebody who's like 10 years younger than you, and it's not that they just have their shit together, but it's like they're doing something different than everybody else has up until that point, and they're owning it. They're just like, yeah, like, you know, all of my friends work in office jobs and they all thought I was lame and gay for doing this, and I'm like, yeah, but you get to hang around hot chicks, and you're living your life. You're living your life to your own beat of your own drum kind of shit, and that's cool. If that doesn't say anything about it, I don't know what does. So at the end of the day, Obama, yeah. But yeah, anyway, I don't know. Maybe I should try to ride through there some of these times. They got so many cops and like police fucking buses and shit here. I don't know, it's weird. I bet like security's all heightened up in Washington DC by the Capitol building or whatever too, like White House. I bet it's way fucking hardcore. Yeah, it's so weird how that guy ran that van into like the thing, and they're like, it's okay, but then like somebody gets like in trouble for saying like make America white again. I don't know. It's like selected, targeted fucking harsh treatment, you know? But I mean, to be fair, I guess it's the time for the brown people to, you know, it's time for the guys to get their day in the sun, you know. It's good. You gotta let, you know, sometimes you gotta let the other team try to hit the ball. And in the end of the day, that's what I learned about 1950s America. I don't know what I'm talking about. But the point is that these bike rants are fun, you know. You can just ramble, you have fun. We're out. It's an excuse for me to go get some fresh air and talk about some stupid ass topic that I found a cool AR, like an AI thumbnail for and stuff. You know, it's fun. Yeah, I'm gonna cut in front of you. Yeah, take that, you bastard. And I think we're near the American Embassy now too. Yeah, I've gone down this road before when I was trying to kill some time and stuff. And yeah, my buddy Jim, he used to work over there, one of the companies. If we go this way, we're gonna go to Roppongi. And you know, if I go to Roppongi, you know what I'm picking up, sons. But Dad, it's bad for your... Shut up, son. I need this. I need my chocolatey cinnamon cake or whatever the fuck it is. And it's fun. Yeah, I remember whenever I think of the American Embassy, I think of John Dobb and Only in Japan Go, when he was like, I went there to get my son's passport in a taxi, and all these cops swarmed the fucking thing, and they're like, you can't stop here. And he's like, what do you mean, you people, huh? Just fucking, like, just put words in John Dobbs' mouth. And then John Dobbs said, oh, I see. You're only treating me this way because I have a half-blooded, you know, I have a mixed breed, you know, Japanese child here. And you're just talking to me like that because the color of my... I mean, to be fair, like, I don't know if there's signs around the American Embassy that says do not park here. But I mean, it's a fucking taxi and a guy with a kid. Like, no matter how strict your fucking security I mean, come on, dude. Like, you guys let an ex-prime minister get fucking murdered, and you're like, don't park a taxi in front of the embassy. I'm like, shut up. What is this, fucking, like the Middle East, Africa? Like, come on, bro. Come on, dude. Get over yourself. Like, Japan probably wishes shit like that could happen, so then they could just fucking freak out and have a reason to, like, buckle down even more, you know? Now, what's this road? Oh, this road's blocked off. You can't get in. I kind of want to explore this area. We got some time to kill. I rarely ever go over that area or this area. It's usually when we're in this area, we just go straight down this road and go get some Cinnabon. I mean, we can still get some Cinnabon, but we can also be Christopher Walken and play video games. You know, that's a fun one. We can do that. Let's turn over here and let's go on a big loop to swoop. Don't worry, everybody. I am here to help you people. Look at those guys. That's the thing, man. Like, whenever you come to this area, it's like you see these, like, wannabe gangster boys. It's like, shut up. Your parents bought you that clothing. Downtown BS. I don't know why that's... Is that the bagel shop? I don't think that's the bagel shop. Down home cooking people. Going to Roppongi. Gonna eat a lot of Cinnabon. Going to Roppongi, gonna eat a lot of Cinnabon. Cinnabon's good for you, and you eat the Cinnabon in Roppongi. I love this too. Look at that. All these people, they just park here because there's no fucking motorcycle parking anywhere. Okay, can I even turn? No, I gotta turn left. I have to turn left. It's against your religion if you don't turn left there. Okay, we gotta circle back down. Okay. We figured out where that went, guys. We broke the code. Okay, we can go this way, right? Okay, cool. Yeah, Roppongi's fucking weird. So it's just basically one giant building block, okay? But that is funny how it's like there's no... The funny thing is, it's like there is motorcycle parking. There's like motorcycle parking right over there. And it's not even that expensive, but people are just like, no, I'm going to park on the road and get like an $80 ticket. Look at this guy coming up and... Well, just because you got a handicapped wheelchair kid fucking van doesn't mean you can go faster than me. It's not, you're not allowed, bro. Yeah. I remember my babysitter who had a kid in a wheelchair. She had a van like this. And this one looks all souped up and shit. I don't know, it's weird. It's funny when you see Japanese people just like rushing. And I'm like, bro, like, get over yourself, man. Get the fuck over yourself, man, if you know what I mean. Dad, aren't you supposed to be talking about Fallout? Shut up. Tell you to talk about Fallout. Yeah, Fallout's pretty cool. I love it when you look at Fallout 1 and 2 and like how... You know, because when you played Fallout 3, you're like, holy shit, this is fucking crazy. Like, you can, like, kill slaves and, like, you can, like, nuke a town. And then they're like, oh, you can't kill kids. And I'm like, you could kill kids? And they're like, in the second one, you could. And I'm like, why would you kill kids? And they're like, I don't know, they were annoying. And like, Obama, I don't know. And so I'm like, okay, well, whatever. Yeah, that's cool. Look at this guy. He's just rushing. Where are you going, man? You and your fucking rape... you and your fucking kids in wheelchairs rape van. Look at this. What's going on here, man? I don't want to turn left. Can I? There we go. Thank you for your service, sir. Thank you. This guy let me go. He let me go ahead of him. I had to thank him for his service. Anyway, yeah, God, dude, things have changed so much in Japan. I mean, a lot of things haven't changed, but some things have changed. It's like, God, even Roppongi, like they like tore down a building, the building of another big one. I mean, like it is like kind of nice about Japan is that they're tearing down shit and then building up more stuff. So it is becoming more cyberpunky, which is very cool. You know, you definitely want more cyberpunk in Asia. Like, you don't want less cyberpunk. You want more cyberpunk. So if you can have the lights and everything, then it's cool. You know, you can have more cyberpunk then, and then you win. But I remember, and it's like you're just tired too. You need a good rest if you're going to be out on a road trip and shit. And so I remember I went to this cafe that was, it was like on this cape, and it was overlooking the beach, and it was so cool. And there were these two old guys, and they were talking about how they were both ex-Yakuza and how they had retired to that Chiba town. And they're all talking about, like, yeah, dude, when I was in Roppongi, I used to fuck all these white strippers and shit. Oh, fuck. Can I not go down this way? Son of a bitch, I can't go down this way. I got too focused on fucking the white strippers, guys. I am so sorry. I am so sorry. Dad, you can't get distracted about being a Japanese Yakuza fucking white strippers. I know, guys. Yeah, that was another thing, too, in Tokyo Vice. It's like, come on, dude. Like, the chick isn't even a stripper. She's like, I'm a strong, independent woman, ex-Mormon. I'm a hostess. I'm like, shut up, bitch. Just shut up. I love women, but you're a bitch. And I've met plenty of Mormons and ex-Mormons, and they're not like you. Okay, this guy's taking far too long to go. I'm going to skip ahead of him because Obama. And, Edogawabashi, Shinomachi. There's a Rakuten building there. That's cool. But yeah, Fallout, right? I'm just going to label this rant trying to talk about Fallout. Not succeeding, but trying to talk about Fallout. I'll try to. DMM Bitcoin, there you go. And there's Lola. That's like a model in Japan that's really popular, and all she does is spend time in LA. Now she doesn't even stay in Japan. Oh, I love it. It's so good. Yeah, but anyway, I don't know, man. It's fun. It's stupid. It's fun. It's ma'am. I'm trying to talk about Fallout and all this shit, and I just keep getting distracted. But it's nice. It's good. You know, it's fun. It is what it is. I don't know. Fallout, like, it's so funny because I keep trying to talk about Fallout is like, if you don't like multiplayer games, and I really don't like multiplayer, I mean, I don't like them. They're not fun. I like a game when I can go at my own pace, where it's not dictated by, oh, if I don't have other people here, I can't enjoy this. Like, I don't like that, you know? It's like Final Fantasy XI, great music, great character design, cool battle system. Oh yeah, if you don't have 5 other people to play with, then you suck. I'm like, that's not fun. That's not cool. Meh. But what are you gonna do, you know? What are you gonna do, lad? You know, you've got all that fun stuff there. But Fallout, like, I love the fact, like, and it sucks too, because like Fallout 3, like when Windows switched to like Windows 10 or something from Windows 7, like Windows 7 was so good. Like going from Windows XP to Windows 7 was just so fun. It was like so good. Everything was better. Everything was clean and precise. And then Windows 11 is just like, Windows 10 and 11 and 8 is like, yeah, let me just take everything and make it flashy. And I'm like, I don't need any of that. And they're like, well, why don't we take away some of your options? I'm like, wait, why do you do that? I don't want you to do that. Well, we'll just take them away. Well, can I get them again? Nah, you got to download some malware shit that probably will fuck up your computer to do that. Well, why not? Why do you guys take that away? There's literally nothing. You're building these PCs with the strongest memory and processing power, and you're taking away options? Why? Because shut up. I bought the professional edition. Why don't you at least have this for the professional edition? Yeah, well, why don't you just switch back to the other Windows? I will then. What? You can't do that. I just did. Fuck you. Now Windows wants to, like, take a screenshot memory of all the stuff that you do, like, feed it to an AI. It's so stupid. I don't know, but Fallout, like, when I got Windows 10 or whatever, 8, Fallout 3 needed Windows Live in order to play it. And they discontinued that service. So each time you tried to play the game, it would log into Windows Live or whatever, or would try to log into Windows Live, and it obviously wouldn't work. And then you're like, what the fuck? So like, even if you wanted to play Fallout 3, you couldn't play Fallout 3. You had to play New Vegas or Fallout 4 because Fallout 3 wouldn't load. It was so fucking lame. It was so shitty. It was so fucking lame. And but when you could play Fallout 3, it was really fun. It was cool. You know, you got to I remember I would just have like the sniper rifle. And like that's the thing that sucked about Fallout 3 too. It's like you would shoot stuff and then you wouldn't even hit it half the time, or it would barely do any damage. And it's like, well, technically your gun skill isn't up that high. And I'm like, well, but I hit him with a bullet. Doesn't that count for anything? No, because you're weak, the bullets are weak too. How the fuck does that work? Finding that I don't know, like finding that ship and it's like just some random ass fucking tanker ship in the middle of nowhere. Like that was fucking cool. Finding Tenpenny Tower and then giving it to the ghouls, and the ghouls kill everybody in the tower, and then you're like, well, fuck these guys, you know, like, and then you go kill them and you get bad karma. New Vegas was so cool. They got Matthew Perry to do the voice of Benny, and he's like, I'm sorry, but the game was rigged from the start. And it's like, what? And then Fallout New Vegas was cool. It's just like, unlike Fallout 3, there weren't a lot of tall buildings around, you know, like barely any, except for when you get to New Vegas. And if you have two routes to get to New Vegas, and if you take the other route, you have to go through all these like flying like wasp, the ants with stingers or something that kill you in one hit. And then you have to go around the long way, and then there's death claws, but at least you can get through the death claws if you have enough fucking mines built up. That was one nice thing about Fallout, is that like if anything was chasing you and it was too strong, just put down a bunch of mines, and then it will just like amplify the explosion. And so like if a death claw was coming at you, you put down like a bunch of mines and then shoot it with a sniper rifle, and then back up, and then it would come on and it would hit the mines, and then it would be crippled in the leg or something, and then it would just wobble at you, and that was pretty fun. But like I don't know, man, I really wish like somebody made a Sky Oblivion or something where they were making the like a Oblivion, both with the Skyrim game engine and graphics and shit. I wonder if somebody's going to do that with Fallout 1 and 2 with like the Fallout 3 graphics, because that would be really cool, you know, like just use the same voice acting, maybe add some more and stuff. And I don't know, man, there's like so many interesting characters, and like the great thing, like, you know, you made a good video game when there's so many there's YouTubers that just do video essays on it. That guy Oxhorn, he has like a whole series on fucking fucking Fallout. There was this one guy, I really wish I could remember his name, but like he would use the assets from the game and tell a story. And he had this one guy, he used the asset. It was kind of like Red versus Blue, but with Fallout, and it was like a serious story about this guy going from the vault to like get the water chip or something, and like his story and stuff. And it was like one of the first videos on YouTube to do that, where he was like taking assets from the game and using it to tell a story, like his own story. And I really liked that. I thought it was so cool. And but I can't remember his channel. If any of you guys know who I'm talking about, tell me the name so I can find it again. But I remember like that guy had he had that story in there, like that part of the strategy where like this Deathclaw kept killing all of these caravan people, but he bought a mine like at Rivet City or something before, and then he found it, and they're like, yeah, in Rivet City, like that giant fucking tanker, you like swim underneath it and you like find that scientist. That was so cool. And like then like when you go to like that one town in New Vegas, and all those dudes like are crucified and shit, and then that guy's like, I won, fuck you guys, and then you can just shoot him anyway, and it's like no consequences. Yeah, that was cool. And then like what is it? It's like you meet that one guy who is like an NCR ranger, and he like got both of his legs crippled or something, and he still crawled through the desert for like 4 days or something just to make it back. And I'm like, that's so cool. That's a badass story. Or like in New Vegas when you find you find out about the Nightkin, and I was like, what the hell's a Nightkin? That's cool. And then, and like, oh shit, this super mutant can talk, and he's like, he can like talk and stuff. That's cool. And then, I don't know, like I didn't like, on Fallout 3, am I the only guy who hated Sea Dog or whatever his fucking name was? That guy was so fucking lame. Like when you kill the ghouls, he like keeps making fun of you afterwards, and he's like, that guy killed those ghouls indiscriminately. I'm like, what are you talking about? I worked so hard to get them into that tower, not like non-violently, and then they still fucking killed everybody, and then I killed them because I don't condone violence, and so I had to use violence to teach not condoning violence and all this shit and whatever, and I don't know. I mean, point is that like that Sea Dog guy sucked ass. Or whatever his name was, Radio Dog guy. That guy sucks. I remember going into his thing and I'm like, shut up, and I just shot him. And then like some old lady took over and she's like, well, I wouldn't be doing this if somebody hadn't shot our DJ. And I'm like, yeah, I did it. It was me. And I have no regrets. That guy sucks. Radio Dog or whatever his name was. But yeah, like the Fallout TV series, that was, oh God, this whole rant was supposed to be about the Fallout TV series, and I didn't really talk about the TV series. I thought the TV series was really good. Like sometimes, like in a world, like in the times that we live in now, where like Star Wars lesbians can get pregnant by the Force or whatever, where they're just basically ruining every franchise that has ever been made with purity and love, and they're just twisting it to their own stupid political beliefs. It's nice to see that like Fallout the TV show didn't have the same issue. Like, you know, they stayed true to form with all their shit, you know? Like they're like, nah, like this is the stuff. And like, you know, some people are complaining. I'm like, oh, the ghoul guy, he's married to a black woman. I'm like, why do you give a shit? Shut up, you racist fuck. I don't care about that. And that plot twist with her at the very end, that was cool. Where's he going? Who's he chasing? Who's he chasing? Go get him! Go get him, big boy! Who's he chasing? Aw, the guy stopped already. Oh no, oh, does he keep going? Nice, that's right, run! Run from the... What is that quote from like Fear and Loathing? You know, and many do not understand the psychology of a highway patrolman. You know? As soon as he turns on his siren, it's like, yeah, most people pull over. This is incorrect. Make the pig chase you. He will follow. But he won't know what to make of it when you're making a 90-degree turn at peak. Race for the goal. He will follow. You know, I just love that. He's like, yeah, I know what I was doing. I did it anyway. Okay, you guys are slower than molasses on grandma here. Come on, move it. Yeah. You gotta move that ass, cause you're too slow for me. Anyway, yeah, it's wait, did I just say Yuki sluts? I think it said suits. It must have said suits, but I read it as sluts. Yuki sluts. What is she slut? Pizza Salvatore Kumo. That's cool. That's cool, bro. But yeah, that Fallout TV show, like, it was great. Like, they had, it was weird how, like, in that first episode, that chick, she just, like, fucks that raider guy, like, immediately. Like, she's just like, okay, I'm gonna jump on that dick. And I don't know, that just made me so happy for some reason when he, like, wipes his dick on her curtains. I'm like, how many curtains do you think they got in the post-apocalypse? The guy's just like, you know what, where I wipe this right here. And like, they don't even talk about it afterwards. Like, did she get like, did she get pregnant? Did she have an abortion? Did she like take the pill or whatever? Like, what happened afterwards with that? I don't even remember. But yeah, and then she kills that guy, and that was cool. Yeah, I don't know, it's just like, I was surprised. Like, I thought they would have injected some of their own narrative stuff, and they didn't, you know. And all these people are like, well, that Starfield game lets you choose your gender or something, or I don't know. I mean, like, what's the point? Yeah, choose your pronouns. I think, like, I don't know, man. It's like at the end of the day, it's like the people that are like that, when they're given a little bit of power, they're like, finally, I have the power, and then they just abuse it and then like piss off everybody. Like I saw the Helldivers, like there's some news about that Helldivers game on Discord, how it's like they're like these people posted like pro trans month something, and then these guys like made yuck emojis, and then they like banned a bunch of people, and it's like, what are you talking about? Why are you posting furry and trans porn in like the official like Helldivers fucking Discord? Are you going? Come on, man. I've got this whole lane that I can go through, and you're just hogging both of them. Yeah, cock smoker. Anyway, I don't know. I'm just surprised that they didn't do that Fallout. And like, so like that ghoul, he was just like in the ground, and he wasn't dying, but he was just being fed Rad X so he could live. And then he kills those guys who bring him back to life. I thought that was kind of rude, you know. He's like, yeah, thanks for waking me up. Now you're gonna die. And I'm like, okay. But it is cool how they have like that super mart thing and everything, and I don't know, and like I love it how like they punish the main character for trying to be good and moral, you know? Like these people are locked up in the fridge as ghouls, and I gotta save them. And it's like, what are you talking about, dude? Like they're ghouls. That woman's gonna turn into a ghoul. Don't let her out. And she's like, I need to do the right thing. And then she gets attacked, and I'm like, that's right. That's how it should be. Is there a new Sonic movie coming out? There's like Knuckles. It's a Knuckles movie. Paramount Plus. Are they not releasing that in the theaters? They're just going to release it on the streaming site? I don't know, man. This is why I like watching old movies, because it's just like, yeah, you know? That's one thing I got to do this week. I got to make some VHS reviews. Each time I watch a VHS, I try to do a review on it. What the fuck is South Park? This is SpongeBob. Oh, dude, my breath smells like fucking chocolate, iced cocoa, and sushi. Ugh, what a weird combo. Ugh. I love sushi, though, but man, my breath smells bad. And I'm supposed to meet these women tonight because I haven't seen them in a while, and I'm like, I don't know what I want to do. I don't want to drink, and I'm just tired. I want to go home and just chill. I don't want to deal with this shit. But it's like, we haven't seen you in a while, and I'm like, I know, and I should be really happy that women are contacting me to hang out. But I'm like, dude, I am so tired. But you gotta do what you gotta do. It's content. You guys will like it, you know. They're cute girls, at least one of them. I don't know. If her friend is fat and disgusting, I'm gonna be so fucking... I'm gonna be like, really? Okay, only you get to be on camera now. No, your friend doesn't get to be on camera. She's not pretty. But that's one nice thing about pretty friends. They always have one ugly fat friend, but they don't have many. They usually have a lot of pretty friends and then one ugly fat friend, just to kind of like, as like a charity thing. So it's like I volunteer with a fat ugly woman to, you know, help her or something. But yeah, you gotta do that. Yeah, I love that when I was learning about pickup artist stuff, and they call women like that grenades. You know, you got to jump on the grenade, you know? Like, your buddy's got to take one for the team for you. So, if there's a girl that you like, and her friend's like, if I don't get some, I'm not going to let her get some. And yeah, so your friend just distracts the fat, ugly chick while you go for the hot one. That, if you're a real bro, you'll do that, you know? You'll do it, and it's cool. So, yeah. It's pretty bad. It's so funny. Today, one of my friends on Instagram, he had a video go viral, and he didn't even know about it. Like, I guess he posted it to Instagram, and then one of his friends took it and posted it to TikTok. And, you know, I check Twitter because I'm fucking old and lame like that. And my buddy's like, I saw his video on Twitter, and it had like 500,000 views, and I'm like, what the fuck? And I messaged him, and I was like, you know, your video went viral on Twitter. And he's like, what? And I'm like, yeah, like, dude, here's the link, you know? And I don't know, that was pretty funny. That was good stuff. But anyway, I don't know, man, it's nice, it's good. You get everything square and copacetic, and it's so cool. Oh, come on. There you go. does whatever a spider can. Spider can. Spider-Man. I hear skateboarders. I hear a skateboarder. What? That's not a skateboarder. Is that a skateboarder? I don't know. I hear scraping. Metal scraping. What did it sound like? Like nails on a chalkboard. I have the Japanese dub of the Power Rangers movie on VHS. I should go watch that. Yeah, I have all these movies that I'm just like, I want to watch. I should watch again. And one of you guys said during the live stream that tapes are different from film and that they lose their fucking, I don't know, virility or whatever you want to call it. And oh, that was skateboarders. I was right. Yes. My ears did not deceive me. I am a smart man. But yeah, one of you guys said if you have tapes, you should play them at least once a year because electricity or something magnifies the thing. I don't know, it just helps. So that's good to know. That is very good to know. Hell yeah. But anyway, yeah, guys, that's gonna be I think that's gonna be it for the Fallout one. I'll probably continue this back at home because I need to go and do some more shopping, and I don't know if I can bring you guys with me. So back to you.
Hey, thanks, Bike Sam. Yeah, this is me, Papa Tico. I'm back at home. It's raining right now, and I have some Fallout footage that I found totally online. This is totally my footage, totally, that I found online, and I'm like, okay, I got like 10 minutes left on these rants. That's one of the things that, like, before, with my rants that I had up until now, like, up until, like, a couple, like, I don't know, this year, last year, it's like, I don't care how long the bike footage is. I want to make each rant at least an hour, like I want you guys to have the expectation that each rant will be a nice hour, because like we're old and we like predictive stuff now. So yeah, I was like, okay, let's get some Fallout 3 footage of this guy just shooting a fucking super mutant with a revolver. This guy's level must really suck for that. I don't know about you guys, I never really got into the handgun leveling up system here on Fallout. It was always like, I always just focused on regular guns, like the machine guns and stuff, just because there was so much more ammo in the beginning than there were for, than for like actual like energy guns, and the handguns were just too weak. And, more people had, because you only had like two options. You had like the 45 or whatever, and then you had like the 10 millimeter or something, so it was just like, look at that rad scorpion. I heard in Fallout 1 or Fallout 2 the rad scorpions were way harder, but I don't know. I've watched long plays of Fallout 1 and 2, but I've never actually played them. If I could find the Japanese version of them, I don't know if they made a Japanese version, but if they made a Japanese version, I'd like to play that on stream one of these times. But yeah, Fallout is like, look at this. Like, how is it like there's a big giant nuclear blast, but then there's still like picnic tables still around and stuff, It's funny how like Fallout is just basically this like broken down desert. Unlike for example, I watched the Planet of the Apes new movie that came out like a couple weeks ago or a couple months ago or whatever, depending on when I released this, and that movie like is so fucking cool because it shows it's not like a nuclear fallout, right? It's like if like all humans just died or like became dumb all of a sudden and they couldn't pollute the world anymore and they couldn't innovate and create technology, then like all these buildings get overrun by vegetation, and it's cool, right? But like Fallout's just like, nah, there was like a big nuke and it killed all the vegetation, so everything's just gray and brown and shitty. And but like the cool thing is about Fallout is that like the whole world is like gray, brown, and shitty, but that helps emphasize life and like the vaults and all this other like the random shit when you find it, right? Like you'll find caves you'll find all these remnants of like when people were around, and then you're like, oh shit, like that's cool, like yeah, like let's go explore, and there's always something new to find. And the game, I don't feel like the game is some games are just, they're unfair. Like they're overly cruel and hard, and they make themselves really hard to play. But Fallout was one of those games where it's like, as long as you played it correctly and like you gave yourself the right stats and shit, you can just breeze through this game sometimes. You know, you can just be like, yep, I got tons of bullets, fuck off, you know. That was the best part. It's like you just go through. Like I watched that movie with Nick Cage the other night, where it's like Five Nights at Freddy's, and I watched the Five Nights at Freddy's movie, and I like the Nick Cage one better. The Nick Cage one's so good, like, because like the Five Nights at Freddy's one, it's always, they're so protective over their lore and bullshit, right? Like, no, you can't do that, you can't say that. But the Five Nights at Freddy's, or like the Nicolas Cage one's great, because he's just like, it's like, oh, there's all this stuff going along, like, they need to sacrifice the drifters to appease the angry robots that were inhabited by like these they did like a little bit of Chucky or whatever, right? They put like, the serial killers put their bodies into, instead of dolls, they put them into these animatronics, and then they attacked and killed people, and then now the townsfolk sacrifice them, and Nicolas Cage just doesn't give a shit. That he's like, oh, my car broke down, I'm going to do a job, and if these guys fuck with me while I'm doing the job, I'm just going to kill them. And then all these other people are like, but no, look, it's like a serious story. And Nicolas Cage is just like, I don't care, like, whatever. Oh, there's my break thing, I got to go on break, here's a knife, you take care of the monster. And I don't know, it was just like, I love it how it makes fun of, like, it doesn't matter how serious the story is if you are, like, it doesn't matter how serious the story is if you're, like, super OP, right? Like, and that's kind of like in Fallout, like, it's like, oh, man, it's so deep. Like, all of these super mutants, and, the super mutants are attacking everywhere, and you've got all these, like, giant bugs and death claws and stuff. Like, oh, my God, this death claw, it's horrible. And then it's just like, oh, dude, I got, like, power armor, and I got, like, all these energy. I got, like, an energy Gatling gun. Like, this don't matter. Like, I'll take all these assholes out. And, I don't know, it's funny, because it's just like, yeah, like, it doesn't matter. Like, the story doesn't really matter when you're OP and you just don't need to take shit from anybody. And I loved seeing that in that Five Nights, what is it? I think it's like Wally's Wonderland was the name of it or something. I love that, because it's just like, yeah, the story doesn't really matter when you're like, oh God, I'm a weak person, and it's like, just focus on not taking shit. Don't think too deep into it. Just kill the bad things. Just, here's a knife. Do something with a knife, And but I mean, Fallout was one of those things where it's like the lore is so deep. Like I was saying earlier in the rant, like there's so many YouTube channels that were born thanks to talking about the lore of Fallout, and then there's all these different video essays talking about Fallout, and thanks to Fallout, there's all these different mods that were made, and like it not just like gameplay but also graphics too. And then even like there was there's a studio in the UK that made like Fallout London or something, and now they've been hired by Bethesda, maybe not to release. I don't know. Are they gonna release that game or not? I want to play that game, but like it's cool when the modders make their own game and then they like even do voice acting for it. Because the whole part, like the whole big thing about Fallout is that it's not just about shooting death claws in the desert. It's about like talking to people and interacting with them. And even in the old Fallouts, you can see, there's a lot of reading text, but there's also characters where you talk to them and there's actual voice acting. Like they got the voice of Max from fucking Goof Troop he plays this character that like made Jet and made all these drugs that addict people. And I'm like, holy shit, because like when I heard that voice, I was like, dude, that's totally Max from fucking Goof Troop. Like, and then I look up on YouTube and it's like, yeah, like I confirmed that that's totally him. And I'm like, wow, that's fucking funny. But anyway, guys, we're getting to the end of this video. And yeah, just tell me, like, what Fallouts did you like the best when you played Fallout? Like, what kind of, like, what attributes did you focus on? Were you one of those guys that was really technical and you did a lot of like, you did a lot of like, you know, getting the agility level up higher so you can run faster? Or were you one of those guys that's just like low intelligence, high luck, you know, just like roll the dice kind of dudes? Yeah, let me know in the comments down below. And you know, I chose to do this this rant because I saw a cool AI generative art you know, piece of art online, and I was like, okay, I want to use that for a thumbnail. And I was like, I also like Fallout, and I consider myself a Fallout fan, and I wanted to talk about it too. So anyway, yeah, let me know your thoughts down below, and yeah, we're gonna do a live stream right after that. So after this, so make sure to check the URL at the top of the comment section or in the Premiere chat right now. And yeah, guys, if you made it this far in the rant, show me your love in the comment section by, this is the super secret comment of the day, and just write down Death Claws fuck. I don't know. Death Claws fuck. Just write that down. That's the comment of the day. Death Claws, they fuck. Anyway, thanks always for watching, guys. You're too pure, and I'll see you on the live stream. Peace out, sons. Bye.